Hi, I'm Toby Caplin. I was a classroom teacher and a mathematics coach for more than 30 years. Now I work with Symphony Math. We're going to look at a routine that takes about 15 minutes of your class time. You can do it with your whole class, a small group, one-on-one. You can do it remotely. It works with any Symphony Math task. For today's lesson, the materials you need will be bars or any kind of interlocking cube, numbers, the addition sign, and the equal sign. You can download these from the Symphony Math support page. The concept today is stage 3.2, missing change to 5. This is a real hurdle for students. They're used to seeing how they can combine small parts to make a whole. But now we've taken away one of the parts, and they have a part plus a missing part to make a whole. We want to give them practice with the small parts that make a whole, with fluency, and with the idea that once you know one part and you know the whole, that second part is a constant. The other concept in stage 3.2 is when they see the equal sign come at the beginning of the number sentence. They're given a whole and they know it equals some part plus a missing part. This often throws students, and what they do, they can tend to just take the numbers they see, add them together, showing us that they don't really understand the true meaning of the equal sign or equalities. You can find more on the big ideas of equalities and parts to whole in the stage overview in Symphony Math Stage 3. Today, we're going to do a task that's different from usual. We're used to seeing how we combine parts to make a whole. Today, we have a part that we don't know, and we see that 2 plus some number that we have to find make 5. If I build a model of this problem, it's going to help me solve it. Watch me. I see one part is 2. Let's take this 2 and the number bar. I see I'm trying to get to 5, so I have a 5 bar. I want to know, what do I join with 2 in order to get to 5? Well, 1, 2, 3 more gives me a bar that's the same length as the 5 I'm trying to get to. I can see that 2 plus 3 more makes 5, or 2 plus 3 equals 5. What do you think? What do you wonder about? Ask students to take a few seconds to think inside their head to decide, what do they think about this problem? Don't judge them, don't correct them. Allow them, when they share their ideas, to give you a window into their thinking. It helps inform where you should go next. The more that they work with these concepts, the more that'll become secure in their minds. Some questions you can ask them. When you know one part of a problem and you know the whole, how does it help you find the missing part? How do bars help you solve these problems? We're going to do another kind of problem. In this problem, we're going to start it this way. We can see that 4 equals 2 plus some number. Now this looks different. We're used to seeing the answer or the whole number and the equal sign come on this side of the problem. But right now, the equal sign comes at the beginning of the problem, and I still need to find that missing part. Well, I know I have 4 altogether. Here's my 4 bar. And I know it equals one part, that's 2, and I need to find the missing part that makes 4 altogether. I can see I need another 1, 2. In other words, 2 plus 2 more makes 4, or 4 equals 2 plus 2. Now what do you think when you see the equal sign on the front part of a number sentence, and what do you wonder about? Ask students to think quietly in their heads and then have them share their ideas as they talk about what they think. Listen for words like equal, same, parts, add, join together. You can ask them follow-up questions. Ask them how 4 equals 2 plus 2 is the same as 2 plus 2 equals 4. Ask them how 2 plus 2 equals 4 is different. In other words, are they paying attention to that equal sign, and do they understand what it means? We want students to build models and play around with these ideas. And when you've decided that they're in good shape, let them know you want them to do some tasks on their own. You can find many tasks if you go to Stage 3.2 Guided Practice. You can go to the demo mode, Stage 3.2, and project problems onto your smartboard. And you can also download a journal page, a checkpoint journal page from 3.2, and fill in any numbers you like. When the students are done and they've done some model building and shared their ideas, you want to debrief with them. You want to find out what they think about a missing part problem. You can ask them, when you use bars, how does it help you find a missing part problem? If you know the whole number, the answer, and one part, how does it help you understand what the other part is? What do you think when you see the equal sign at the front of a number sentence? How is it the same? How is it different than when you see that equal sign come at the end of a number sentence? You did a good job today. You built models using bars, you worked together, you shared your ideas. This is how you learn more math and your brain grows. When you've decided your students are ready, let them go back onto Stage 3.2 in Symphony Math. Make sure you check your dashboard and see their progress. It will tell you which students are still struggling and can benefit from more practice offline, and which students have actually mastered the difficult concepts in missing change to 5.